I've been trying to love me. Learn myself by heart, no, you know. Try not to judge me. Try not to run from the crowd. But girl can be lonely. That's the part they don't see. But I can't lose connection, direction. It's better that I chose me. And I don't wanna see myself just melt away in tide.
Is showtime. It is 6:45 a.m. and the first thing I need to do is get my life together. Like, I need to get my life together. So it's almost 7 o'clock a.m. Let's go over a to-do list of things that I want to accomplish. We have until 2 p.m. to get to the studio, which means I want to get to the studio, or I really have till 1 p.m. to get to the studio, because I want to have an hour to get ready and get in my studio. So the first thing I need to do is I'm going to kind of just declutter here. I need to refold these fucking clothes again and organize these shelves. Okay, I need to pack another order for Cosmic Intelligence, and then I need to ship something home to Chicago as well, so I need to package that. And then I have restocks that I need to do. So if you want to see the restocks, you can go ahead and watch that over on Shorts. So I'll link it down in the description box. But this is a part of my wellness routine, is to keep up with my restocks. So the first restock that I need to do is my hair growth restock, and I picked up the last ingredient that I ran out of, which was Jamaican black castor oil, and I finally got a big bottle of it. I'm so happy. So I got a big bottle of Jamaican black castor oil, so I need to do my restocks. Restock my weekly vitamins. Restock my yoga mat cleaner. Restock my rosemary water spray. Also restocking office supplies, which I have that here as well, and restocking coffee. So I'm about to make some coffee as well. I also want to do the realization pick a card. I need to, of course, go to the post office, so that's a part of the shipping thing. I need to pack my dance bag. I already have everything. I already know what I'm wearing. I need to do my press-on nails, because that's what I need to do. I honestly do that first. Do my press-on nails. They are coming right off. They're coming right off because I'm going to the studio, so they're coming right off. And then I need to finish editing. Oh, I need to do my yoga sadhana, of course, before I go to the studio. Duh. I'm not gonna be able to make it to the Dollar Tree today. Oh, and then of course later on today we have an event that we're going to for Juneteenth. Today is the Juneteenth roundup. It is at Camp Texas, and it is a Zydeco party. And if you do not know what Zydeco is a type of music genre that originated in the 20th century Southwest Louisiana and blends African, Caribbean, and French influences. It's a Creole black expression of the region's culture, combining Cajun music, blues, soul, rhythm, and blues. The accordion and washboard are lead instruments, with drums, guitar, and the electric bass adding rhythm. Zydeco's name comes from a Creole French phrase meaning the snap beans aren't salty. What? The snap beans aren't salty. They're very salty. So basically that's what we're doing today. It is a fun little event that we have planned. So I need to pick out an outfit for that. I'm not gonna wear this. Juneteenth celebration, the Jubilee Art Exhibition. So this one's at 5 p.m. So this is where we're going to go tomorrow. There is an art exhibition celebrating Juneteenth at the Neiman Marcus and the Houston Galleria. The Dream Effect Foundation's mission is to raise awareness of the underrepresentation of art students of color. Keeping in step with our mission, the Dream Effect Foundation will be donating a portion of all art sales to scholarships for art students of color. These scholarships will allow young artists the opportunity to broaden their skills, and freedom is an opportunity to explore the many different ways in which this concept can be expressed and interpreted in education and reform the underrepresentation of minorities in the fine arts. Period. TTT. So that's where we're going tomorrow. And I am so happy to take you guys along with me. But right now, it's literally 7 a.m. So I'm about to make some freaking coffee, drink some water, and start cleaning up.
Hey yo, you ain't fuck me, you fuck the old body. You ain't fuck Nikki, you fuck Nicole body. Ain't no miles on this here nobody. Go up with their heads, these bitches is nobody. I mean a new body, now I need some new dick. No little word trying to stick me like a toothpick. Got me a new body, now I need some new dick. I bust shots, don't duck unless the shoe fit. Cookie can't make me the goat. Cookie can't come with the throat. Puff, puff, pass. No, you do not want the smoke. Bitches be sleeping on me, but be claiming they woke. Fuck up a check on my body, then let them lick on my body out in Abu Dhabi. You see me shining, you pissed. I think my haters just really be wanting a kiss. They know I body you, sis. Old nigga hit me and I said, new body, who this? Old nigga hit me and I said, new body.
Can't wait to see a nobody. Don't be acting like you don't know nobody. Nobody count on your nobody. I'll be the first one to hit your nobody. Whoa.
Excuse my charisma, vodka with a spritzer, swagger down pat, call my shit Patricia, Young Money Militia, and I am the commissioner. You don't want Star Weezy cause the F is for finisher. So misunderstood, but what's a world without enigma? Two bitches at the same time, synchronized swimmers. Got the girl twisted cause she open when you twist her. Never met the bitch, but I fuck her like I missed her. Life is the bitch, and death is her sister. Sleep is the cousin, what a fucking family picture. You know Father Time, and we all know Mother Nature. It's all in the family, but I am of no relation. No matter who's buying, I'm a celebration. Black and white diamonds, fuck segregation. Fuck that shit, my money up. You niggas just hunting nut. Young Money running shit, and you niggas just runner-ups. I don't feel I done enough, so I'ma keep on doing this shit. Let's tune shit a young tuna fish. Yeah, I'm going back in. Okay, I lost my mind. It's somewhere out there stranded. I think you staying under me if you don't understand me. Had my heart broken by this woman named Tammy, but hoes gon' be hoes, so I couldn't blame Tammy. Just talk to moms, told her she the sweetest. I beat the beat up, call it self-defense. Swear man, I be seeing through these niggas like sequence. Niggas think they heathen, pow pow the end. Talking to myself because I am my own consultant. Married to the money, fuck the world, that's adultery. You full of shit, you close your mouth and let your ass talk. Young Money eating, all you haters do is ass out. Stop playing, bitch, I got this game on deadbolt. Mine so sharp, I fuck around and cut my head off. Real nigga all day and tomorrow, but these motherfuckers talking crazy like they jaw broke. Glass half empty, half full, I'll spill ya. Try me and run into a wall outfielder. You know I'm a ball till they turn off the field lights. The fruits of my labor, I enjoy them while they still right. Bitch, stop playing, I do it like a king do. If these niggas animals, then I'ma have a mink soon. Tell them bitches I say put my name on the wall. I speak the truth, but I guess that's a foreign language to y'all, and I call it like I see it. And my glasses on, but most of y'all don't get the picture unless the flash is on. Satisfied with nothing, you don't know the half of it. Young Money, cash money. that paper, look, I'm right behind you. Bitch, real G's moving silent.
I just feel like there's never enough time. It's already 8:19 and I just updated our community tab at Felicia Natrice Tarot because that was like really important to me. But I'm about to like try to set up for the day. I'm about to do my nails really quick and then you know, finish some things on my to-do list. So I really have not accomplished much, but that's like me on the regular at this point because I need a break. And I also need to do my devotional for today. So before I do my tarot reading, that's when I'll do. But here is the set that I'm about to do. You can see it over at Shorts. Get the details in the link. Okay, I've had this set before. It was not my favorite. I think it kind of looks childish, but because I'm just doing a quick reading, like, it's not a set that I know. It's not a set that I will keep on for a while. So it's literally coming off. They'll probably pop off during my pole practice. But if not, then they'll just come off tomorrow. Okay. I'll be happy if they don't come off during pole practice, actually. So I'm not even finna get my whole nail kit out. I'm just about to use the little situation they got up in here because I just want to get, you know, stuff done. Okay.
Find myself about to sit and think about it. Watch something to laugh and maybe sing about it. Love upon myself all night and dream about it. Go on up and think about it. Find myself about to sit and think about it. Watch something to laugh and maybe sing about it. Love upon myself all night and dream about it. I've been in a low tide. I've been off the scene, oh you know. I've been needing you time, but I've been needing me even now. I can seek but won't find the things in me that don't hide. If I lose all connection, direction, then I lose me on all sides. And I don't wanna see myself just melt away in time. Cause I didn't well commit myself to brighter days. So I go on up and think about it. Find myself about to sit and think about it. Watch something to laugh and maybe sing about it. Love upon myself all night and dream about it. Go on up and think about it. Find myself about to sit and think about it. Watch something to laugh and maybe sing about it. Love upon myself all night and dream about it. I've been trying to love me, learn myself by heart, know you know. Trying not to judge.
I'm being productive. Okay, let's check it. I pushed my studio session back 1 hour. It is 9:15 a.m. I still have not done my devotional, but I need a clean space before I can just like try to sit down and do anything. So I'm about to go ahead and do some more things on my to-do list. And okay, so I I am so freaking hot at this point. I'm actually running late, y'all. So like everything takes so long these days, and I'm just like, damn, like I really am hot. Like, oh. I'm about to go grab something to eat. So the bus comes in 20 minutes, and I think that is the perfect amount of time to pretty much wrap up here. Let's finish. I'm about to pack my dance bag while we wait for the bus to come, and then we're gonna head out and go get some lunch.
Maybe I came on too strong. Maybe I waited too long. Maybe I played my cards wrong. Oh, just a little bit wrong. Oh, baby, I apologize for it. I could fall or I could fly here in your aeroplane, and I could live, I could die hanging on the words you say. And I've been known to give my all, and jumping in harder than 10,000 rocks on the lake. So don't call me baby unless you mean it, and don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. So let me know the truth before I dive right into you. You're a mystery. I've traveled the world and there's no other girl like you. No one. What's your history?
What's your history?
Do you have a tendency to lead some people on? 'Cause I heard you do. I could fall or I could fly here in your aeroplane, and I could live, I could die hanging on the words you say. And I've been known to give my all and lie awake every day. Don't know how much I can take. So don't call me baby unless you mean it, and don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. So let me know the truth before I dive right into you. I could fall or I could fly here in your aeroplane, and I could live, I could die hanging on the words you say. And I've been known to give my all, and sitting back looking at every mess that I've made. So don't call me baby unless you mean it, and don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. Let me know the truth before I dive right into you. Before I dive right into you. And before I dive right into you.
Oh, I trust in God, my Savior, the one who will never fail. He will never fail. I trust in God, my Savior, the one who will never fail. ocean, all is at rest. I know the author of tomorrow is ordering my steps. So this is my story, and this is my song. I'm praising my risen King and Savior all the day long. I trust in God, my Savior, the one who will never fail. He will never fail. I trust in God, my Savior, the one who will never.
Office. So it is currently 12 o'clock, 12:10, and my session is at 3 p.m. in Studio 5. Gotta remember that. Gotta remember. And then, so my dance bag is packed, and I found this random paper bag, and I felt that it would be good to use as additional packing stuffing, you know, packing stuff to add like a cushion in the box. And then I'm about to, since I decided to just like reschedule the pick a card reading because there is just like so much to do for Juneteenth celebration. So I'm so happy that Divas Can Manifest can celebrate this year. I'm just looking at this oil that I gotta remember to shake the oil before use. I can't wait to use it on my hair, baby. Okay, but anyway, so I need to get these packages out. So I'm about to go mail those off, and then I'm going to head to, I need to go run back to Dollar Tree. So I went to Dollar Tree, got some more tissue papers and stuff in the box. So let's finish up here. My mom has been requesting stuff, so I'm like, let me go ahead and make sure I send her stuff, because she going off about some menopause support. Like, girl, you don't get your old ass. I'm getting old. So I'm just gonna stuff this in the bottom. That's some extra cushion, because it is fragrances in here, and I don't want the fragrance to break up. The last box was fine, but since it's gonna be, that one's kind of filled to the brim, but this one ain't actually filled to the brim. So throw the rest of it in there, because why not? Oh, my mama's there too. Sorry about that. And she refused to go out and get her own toner so she can finish her skincare routine I've been putting up with her. So I'm going to go ahead and send her a toner, because I think her skin is combination oily. So just from what I could tell on the outside. So she refused to go do it herself. So I'm like, you ain't going to do it. Let me just send you one too. Send that as well. Is there anything else my mama needed? Anything else I want to send my mama before I close this box up? I think that's it for right now. Hot as hell in this piece. gotta carry this box down the street. And I will see you guys when we get back because I'm not taking y'all with me. I'm hot and I need to run back to Dollar Tree because I forgot another thing. But hopefully by the time we get here, by the time we get back, it'll probably be time to go to the studio. So I'll probably need another one. Hi you guys, we just made it to Intermuse Studios and it is freaking hot. I made here at a pretty good time. I have exactly 33 minutes to get ready, so let's go ahead and get ready. Again, and I just ate. I'm really about to start eating salads only. Grass only. So I'm actually happy that I like vlogged today because it actually gave me like so much like motivation to get my tasks done. Cause I'm just like, look, it quite literally is a healing diary because I need to like, before these last couple of days, I definitely could feel like myself crashing and burning a little bit, but like I think it was really because my wash day on Sunday, it should be posted by the time you see this. My wash day was so chaotic. Like I don't even know why. Like I feel like definitely my hair has grown a lot. Like it really has grown since like every wash day. I can tell my hair is doing so good. But like I don't know what it was about this last wash day that just took it out of me. Like I was exhausted. I think because I had to get up the next day early and stuff like that. So I got like so exhausted, like doing my hair the other day. I don't even know, like I can't even describe to you why it was so strenuous. Like it was like strenuous labor. Like I'm like, my hair is definitely getting thicker and just like a lot, you know, more difficult to manage. And I'm just like, oh my God, like I cannot with this hair. And I just felt like it was never coming to an end. Like everything took so long. Like even just taking my braid down was like a lot. Like it takes 30 minutes just to take down my braids. And I think it's because I need a trim. And so I'm just like, I definitely need a trim on my hair. So I think that is the reason why it was like so difficult for me to take the ends down. Like, y'all, okay, so we have an issue. We have a very big issue with this CEO of my former company. As a psychic and intuitive person, I told you guys this already, that we have been working on a clinically and biologically proven solution. And because there has been so much positive feedback at Felicia Nutrice Tarot and so much of me honoring my felt experience after experiencing injury in the workplace, I went on and the CEO of this company, so let me tell y'all what happened. I don't think I actually told y'all what really happened, but we only have a little bit of time. So long story short, I quit my job. It wasn't just like, oh, I quit my job. It was, I received the psychic and intuitive downloads and me moving into my Maven era, me moving into my expert level, period. I am learning. It's more, as I question the edges of my perception, this is what this has all been about. So leaving the company, right? I don't know if I told y'all this, but while I was working in my corporate finance position, I got involved. One of the worst mistakes I've ever made in my life, but I don't regret it. But I got involved with my manager and we had a romantic relationship that clearly did not work out whatsoever. And it turned into a very toxic work environment. And it also led to a lot of workplace harassment, slander, and libel. So when I quit my job, I had a psychic and intuitive download about this harassment and slander and libel that was going on within my workplace. And I quit my job, but I quit it in a very dramatic way. Like, I'm like, what other way would I do it? Like, LOL. So this CEO got wind of it. So when I quit my job, I actually sent a email to the entire company. I literally sent an email to the entire company, and I dropped those social media handles. And I also let everybody know I went on this I went on I have a dream speech. Celebrate Juneteenth, period. Freedom and celebration, Jubilee, bitch. Liberate my happiness in this bitch. But anyways, so I had a manager who abused his authority, and he obviously had access to my personal life, and we had, that was me when I did not have any boundaries. So this was how he was able to abuse his authorities in the first place. So it's a big, complicated situation. And after sending a email to the entire company, I don't know why, I started to feel very unsafe in my home. I was living in Atlanta during the time, and obviously I was already a tarot reader. So this was when I first started my channel. Before I took 2 years, that 2-year break, this was when I first started my channel. And I started to, this was when I was still a novice at, my tarot journey and my spiritual journey in general. And so it was a sticky situation, to say the least. So I started to feel very unsafe, and I started to get a lot of downloads that I have been struggling with a psychiatric issue alongside honing my spiritual gifts. So it was a very stressful situation, and I just felt myself starting to feel unsafe in my home. So I ended up one day I said, I was already getting ready to move. It was already not going well at the property in the first place. I was already getting ready to move, and I had already quit my job. I had no money saved. It was this huge descending. It was not good. It was one thing after the next. I literally got into a car accident as well, so I didn't even have my car that I could live in, and I just did not feel safe anyway. I had to give up Nikai, which was my emotional support pet, and so I started to feel very unsafe in my home after that, and I started to get these really negative messages about the CEO. And one of the first things that came out was, after, of course, I was already a tarot reader, so this whole company is watching my tarot readings now, right? So especially the board of investors and the board members and the president and CEO of this company called Acuity Brands, lighting manufacturer, which I learned everything that I know. I love my company, I love my job, but I did not want to work there anymore because I realized that there was some type of slander and libel going on. I realized that this manager was preventing me from getting promoted. I wasn't ready to be promoted anyway. I wasn't ready to be promoted anyway, but he definitely he never gave me a bad review, but his interference in my career was a lot more coveted. And the finance team was so strange as well. And I remember we got this new SVP of finance. His name was Kurt. And I remember one time I was getting ready to present, right? I was in charge of something for wellness. Sometime, I forget what exactly it was, but I was in charge of something for wellness. And I remember one time I was supposed to be presenting in front of the business unit, and I sent my slides over, and this is kind of like off subject, but like this just like was another thing that made me feel like this was like I said, always like duplicity is when someone is acting under a set of feelings, acting, but are actually experiencing another set of feelings. So one time I sent my slides over, and I'm like, I know I did not send incomplete work. So I get to my presentation, right? We're in front of the whole entire finance team. I don't know who was in the finance team or the business unit, and I was already insecure about like my performance. And so like when it was time for me to present, why did we get to the slides, right? And it was like a bunch of stuff missing off of my slides. And he changed the name of my program from Wellness Wednesday to Well-Being Wednesday. Like, I just felt like he was just looking at me. It was like, ooh, ethnic, like, and had like, he was very discriminatory. And like, you got me in front of this whole finance team with this botched ass slideshow. And like, I had even book recommendations on there. I remember one of the book recommendations was called White Fragility. And I let him know, like, look, did he not show his white fragility? He most definitely, it was a fit, the shoe fit. Did the shoe fit, Kurt? Head ass. Like, he like literally like changed my slides around. My slides were incomplete, and I'm getting in front of the whole entire business unit so flustered because now I'm having to present without having all of my slides that I prepared. Like, and I'm like, I thought that there was like such a like coveted attack on my career, and it made me look really bad. Like, why would you get me up in front of this whole entire, like, at least pull me to the side and say, hey, I want to change it to Well-Being Wednesday so that it's less like cultural and religious focus, and you know, something that's a little bit more universal, okay? And so like, I just felt like he was bogus as hell. So I just felt like the experience was getting weird with the finance team and me like being my authentic self. So I was like, I know that my spirit is way too big to be working in this, like working here with you white, mundane, conventional people pretending to care about a little black girl's career. You don't care about our career. You want to line your own pockets. That's what you want, and you want to work us to death, because I was definitely working hard as hell. But so anyways, I started to feel so unsafe in my home, and now I have like all these like rich, wealthy people watching me. So like my paranoia went through the roof, right? So I ended up fleeing my home. And this is kind of like, especially if you've been around for a while, this is kind of like what has happened, right? And so I started to realize that like I was actually getting harassed. Like I actually was getting harassed by this CEO who became very offended, like this man Kurt, who became very offended at my enlightenment, my expression of my culture, and our emphasis on our rights and our freedoms. They became very offended by and this is what we've been proving through the tarot, that they became very offended at like my expression of our culture, and very offended at my enlightenment and me rejecting negative stereotypes of sexism and racism. Imagine you having the caucasity in this bitch. Imagine you watching me struggle, harassing me because you don't like the way another nigga talk. Imagine trying to undermine my rights in the government because you don't like the way another nigga talk. Please get the fuck out, Neil. Like, you most definitely got me fucked up. Now, we've been working through a lot of what has been going on behind the scenes. We've been dealing with a lot of unseen forces with this company and their coveted harassment and prejudice. This man has been stalking me. He has been watching me for nearly 4 years struggle with paranoia and anxiety around his harassment. He has been watching my followers, watching my life goals and aspiration, and has become intoxicated with trying to destroy my dreams and potential. Why did this man have the caucasity to get involved in my industry? Why did this man have the caucasity to waltz up in my social media, finding my friends and people that I was following, and working to throw a coup behind the scenes? Y'all, you won't believe the people who have been involved in this scandal. This shit is coming to the light. Nobody ever thought that this was going to come to the light. This is crazy as hell. What I have been realizing is that there has been celebrities, businessmen, military personnel who have been intoxicated with trying to obscure the truth. Justice will prevail in one way or another. The audacity of this man to go and use like these little poor black girls, draw them into a fight to try to take my business, to try to steal my identity. He literally was trying to like replace my organization and my work by supporting and racketeering with people with clout chasers he found on the internet. This is what we've been learning with Paige and Sage and Pink Pose Studio, is that they're actually criminals involved in racketeering. This is crazy, right? Because from the beginning, these people have like seen me, like, and he's just been enabling their obsession. He's just been enabling their obsession and their envy of me. And I thought that was crazy work. I said, because he also is obsessed and envious. Like, imagine a little black girl with all this knowledge and enlightenment. Like, this is literally what we've been proving over at Felicia Latrice Tarot. Coming up and telling you about yourself. He was very offended by it had like such a tremendous white fragility. And then also on top of that, he definitely thought that he was going to like have me in that way. He thought that he was going to like have sex with me. And I let him know that not in a million fucking years with the caucasity will you ever fuck me. So when I rejected him, that man threw an emotional tantrum. He has been literally behind the scenes with these clout chasers, and they have been so delusional to think that these relationships were ever going to work out. They have been so delusional to ever think that this was going to like prevail. They were not expecting the truth to come out. Nobody was expecting the truth to come out. Hell, I wasn't expecting the truth to come out. I was just taking guided steps, and then I got the truth. And I'm just going, look, we cannot, there's too many confirmed experiences. There's too many felt experiences being confirmed and validated at Felicia Latrice Tarot for us to deny this. This is actually real. To find out that Paige has been harassing me. Like, I remember one time I was in New York City, and you guys know that New York City is like my favorite city in the country. So I was in New York City, and New York City was the worst paranoia for me. It was like the worst because I would never forget the signs, you guys. This is the hard thing about being psychic and intuitive. Like I said, the 5 sense modality is no longer sufficient in order to survive and evolve. So I remember being in New York City and getting so many downloads, syncs, and synchronicities. And something told me this was the psychic advantage right here. Something told me, build another locker, because I was homeless in New York City, and this was before I felt safe to live in a shelter. So something told me, go build another locker, because I was basically like keeping a storage at the Planet Fitness and like going there to take showers and like going to the airport to sleep and just like living that way. Something told me with the Psychic Advantage, don't keep any of your personal identification in this locker, meaning like keep your social security, your birth certificates, your family heirlooms, which is a beautiful necklace that I still have, and your state ID and driver's license. And so something told me keep all that stuff on you, because I kept getting these downloads about identity theft. So I was like, identity theft, and I was hearing like I was just emphasis on the thief, right? So I literally got these downloads about a thief, right? Something told me keep all of your personal identification on you, keep your phone on you, and create another locker. Start building out an emergency locker. So I had my main stuff at this one location, which I frequented all the time, that was across from Union Square, and then I had another one that was over on, I don't even know, it was further down, but it was another one that I love to go to as well. So can't remember where it was though. But anyway, so something told me build out another locker, right? So I had a backup locker, and thank God that I did. Tell me why one day I walked into the Planet Fitness. They made me think I was going crazy, right? I was a little crazy, but not all the way. Tell me why I go up in the Planet Fitness one day and the locker vanished out of the thin air. You would think that you was going fucking crazy. I checked I was like, maybe I misplaced it. Maybe I put it in a different location. Tell me why I walk up in this Planet Fitness and everything is gone. The lock off the lock is gone. It was like it was never there. Paige or Neil or both of y'all together, somebody stole everything I had out of my locker. That's when I started getting downloads about the studio. Somebody became obsessed with me. Paige, Sage, Neil, and Pink Pose Studio. What will happen next? It's getting sticky in this bitch. Why was my shit gone? That was the craziest work ever. I said, luckily I have everything that I absolutely need with me. And thank God I built this emergency locker so that I'm not like starting over from scratch. Took my toothbrush, took all my tarot decks, oracle cards, tried to take everything I had. There would be times I'd be sleeping at the airport and I would wake up and it would be stuff missing out of nowhere. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm just a light sleeper. I'll feel as if somebody go in my bag. Baby, I was dead to the bed or dead to the chair at the airport. Tell me why these motherfuckers was stealing shit off of me to try to obstruct my stability and security. That shit is crazy. So this is what we've been fighting back against. I've literally been getting harassed by people because they were offended by my expression of my rights, and they were offended because I had a nice home and a better education than them, and it's clear why they're jealous. It's pretty clear why all of them are jealous. So we're not even gonna get into that. But this is why Juneteenth is important to me, because these are a lot of black people who clearly don't have liberation. Like, they're clearly not financially free. They're clearly not happy. They're clearly to be obsessed with me. Like, and to also just like, to also have like not had any like discernment around the CEO who has clearly been like losing, like who has been like obstructing their own, has been disrespecting them as well. Like for y'all to have like, y'all let this white man use you. He just wanted to abuse his authority and use his privilege to like obstruct the expression of our rights. You look crazy. Trying to sell yourself for $1? Did that work? y'all. I'm feeling so good. Like, I cannot believe. I don't know. I feel like I be forgetting how to pose. I'm like, do I forget how to pose? I ain't forget. I'm about to rush over, drop my bag off, and head to Zyco. Happy Pride, happy Juneteenth, happy Jubilee. Feel like myself again. I'm just thinking to myself, like, don't ever lose yourself like that again. Like, oh my God, I cannot believe I let people take me out my bag like that. Like, so there's another girl who be coming in here, and she's scheduled after me. And she got a box of pleasers sitting up in here, and I'm just like, can't nobody else pole but me. Let me make sure I'm ready and together, because it's a lot of chaos going on in this material realm. Okay, it's a lot of stuff going on out here. Lots of 501s and things of that nature. Don't let me forget to grab that paper that fell on the floor right there. Leave. What time the bus coming? So I cannot wait to review the footage, bitch. Is on like a pot of neck bones. Again, I did not do my cool down stretch because see what happened was, and I ain't do no warm up stretch either. But did y'all peep that? Y'all peep how I didn't do no warm up? Did y'all peep that? So I know I could have been better. But we gonna mind your business. Stay out of my business. Hey y'all, I'm back here and I feel so good. I wish I would have warmed up properly, but I feel so good. I cannot complain. I posted a little teaser over on Instagram, so you guys get like sneak peeks over on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram on my shadow band account, because that shit is so freaking slaw. I'm struggling with it, and I told y'all about this in the last vlog, but whatever. I'm kind of just using it as like a training diary on the lowest of keys. So I'm about to get ready for tonight's Zyco. So I'm about to head. I already got my outfit picked out, so I'm just about to change, and then I'll see you guys in a second.
You've been my Einstein, my Newton, my Galilei, all of my Hawkins. Boy, put that pep in my step, put your arm on my neck while I'm walking. Please understand, yeah, I'm falling for you.
Oh my God, baby, don't you see? I got everything you need.
Only a genius could love a woman like
And oh my God, baby, don't you see? I got everything you need.
only a genius.
Oh my God! Look at this high school friend. Hi, Fernanda. What are you doing in Houston?
I live here.
How long have you been here?
2 years.
You've been here 2. I hate it here.
Really?
Girl, I hate it here.
Why?
This place is a dump.
You think so?
Compared to Chicago?
Well, are you
Child.
visiting?
No, I've been here for like a year already.
Really?
Yes. This place is a dump. I hate it here.
Why?
Because I can't live like how I live in Chicago and New York. Like, I don't
No,
like to
you
drive.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, I can't just get around. The people, like, girl, ugh.
Yeah, you really need a car to drive here.
Oh, but you look so pretty.
Thank you.
How is life? I want to get my makeup on your
No,
clothes.
okay, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
What has been going on? What are you into now?
Well, I work at a hotel. I work for Hilton.
Okay.
I was working at the Wit in Chicago.
Okay.
And I was a concierge, but I've been working there for 2 years.
So you like the hospitality?
Fuck yeah, the discount for Hilton. I be getting rooms for like a low ass price.
That's what I really want.
Yeah.
I want to go travel. I want to get out.
It's secured. It's secured as
Your back
fuck.
secured.
Hell yeah. Like money is good as fuck.
You been making friends here, see?
Yeah. These are people I work with.
Oh, those people you work with? Okay.
But that's the only friends I've been making.
That's it, because I'm always working.
Yeah, and then the girls out here are like weird.
Girl, the girls are so weird.
Yeah, they're kind of weird. I'm people that I work with.
That's it.
Literally it.
But can't you tell that they just like I think they can't stop staring. Have you noticed that they can't stop staring?
And I'm just like, hello, can I get my face back?
In Chicago, we don't stare, baby.
But they do that, and I'm like, what the fuck? That shit weird as fuck.
I think that's so strange. I'll be looking like,
Yeah.
like stop staring. God, you guys, that was so freaking random. So I ran into my classmates from high school literally 10 years ago, and it's crazy because I was just talking to her. I was like, she's like, it's crazy because we never really like ran with the same crowd, but we always like, I always saw you, and I'm like, I always saw you too. And I was like, I don't remember a lot of people from my high school because they're not memorable. That's rude. But like, I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, I always remembered you and thought that you were beautiful. Like, she had the most beautiful hair flowing and bellowing down her back. Basically, she was like, do you still talk to anybody there? And I'm like, girl, no. She was like, girl, you know, my best friend was so-and-so. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I had a best friend too, girl. I was like, she was like, what? I was like, what happened with you and so-and-so? Because me and her best friend actually was real cool, actually. Low-key, we had a lot of classes together. And so she told me what happened. She said she got pregnant, right? And she was like, as soon as she got pregnant, she told our classmate, and she was like, that was the person that she told first. Why did the girl turn around and tell her, oh, I don't think we can be friends anymore because I just don't think that our life paths align anymore. You're moving too fast. If you consider it, people from our high school was getting pregnant while we were in high school. People from our high school was getting pregnant within 2 years after graduating. For real, we 30. So I'm like, 30 is like not that old, like not that young. Like, I think that if you feel like you found somebody that you want to have a child with and it happens and woo up the bam, I think 30 is actually a nice age. But she literally says, you're moving too fast for me. I don't think that we should be friends. And I was like, well, to kind of play devil's advocate, I low-key feel the same way. Like, I feel like if you have a friend, it's hard to be friends with like a married person. It's hard to be friends with like a person with kids. Like, I low-key definitely kind of feel that way, but I'm like, when you have time, bitch, come turn up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna expect you to be like, I feel like if you really love your friend, and y'all, like, I just don't think that should have been a reason as to why you stop being friends with somebody. Like, what do y'all think? Would you stop being friends with somebody because they had a kid? Like, no, I would definitely not do that. Like, I think that I would just try to adjust as best as possible for our friendship. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna miss you coming out. But you know our relationship is gonna change. So I think that was sad. She said she was so sad. She was heartbroken. And she started crying. Like, she said she was crying a long time. She was heartbroken for a long time because this was her best friend of 10 years. I'm just thinking to myself, like, it's crazy how people will be around you and have a secret animosity. Do you think that shit just came out of nowhere? If that was a real person, like, that's not like, it's not, for me, at this point, that person should be considered like family, I think. Like, and with your family, there's gonna be additions to the family, right? Like, I don't know what you think. Like, I think that you should, I don't know, I would be accepting of like their decision making, or I guess, I don't know. But so she was like, so I was like, yeah, I had a best friend too. And I let her know, I'm like, literally right after college, right after our graduation, because I graduated at the top of my class and everything. So it was a huge photo op. It was the whole speech and everything, and it was just a whole situation. Hold on, let me get across the street. So I'm back in my storage and I'm about to finish up for today. I'm looking at the footage from the show and I am just amazed. Like, I definitely still don't feel like I have mastered everything that I have wanted to at the pole, but I definitely feel my flow coming together, and I'm just waiting to get stronger. So it's the end of the day. I went to the little celebration, and they were playing music and stuff like that, but I just wanted to end my day. I checked some energy, and I am just so happy that all of this chaos and madness of people wanting to steal my life is over. Like, people wanting to stop me from having a good life is like one of the weirdest experiences I have ever had. So it was just finally, this cycle being up is just, I feel so much better. Like, I'm so happy to be leaving all of the chaos and drama behind me and closing the door on certain timelines and possibilities, and truly finding my emotional satisfaction. You know, things are bittersweet, but it's kind of like I definitely feel a tinge of regret and sadness for those timelines and possibilities that didn't work out. But I think that was just like to really help me to mature, to help me to deal with rejection issues, to help me boss up and be a grown woman and handle my business about certain things, especially people who have been trying to like infringe upon my intellectual property, or people who've literally been trying to like obstruct the law. It's like, we're not going to continue this. Like, we're not going to try to make it, we're not going to normalize obstructing my rights. Like, that is one of the strangest things that like I have ever experienced, is someone who's literally been trying to like stop me from having a good life because you're triggered. Like, it's trying to stop me from having a good life because you don't like that I'm connected to a higher truth, that I have consciousness, that I'm aware of what's going on here. Like, that me being liberated and free and rejecting negative stereotypes came with a heavy consequence and price. I was not expecting this CEO to abuse his authority, but these last few years has just been me integrating my knowing around it. And now that the truth is out, I can breathe. Like, you will not like oppress me because you're not like comfortable with seeing my prosperity. You're not comfortable with me having a good life. It's like very strange that like me taking care of myself, like that's why Audre Lorde says that like self-care is a act of like resistance. It's like, I actually want to read that to you guys before we get into the devotional. I want to read you what Audre Lorde says about self-care. Like, I am very big on my self-care, not just because it makes me feel good, keeps up with my beauty and whatever, but also because it is an act of political warfare. So where is Audre? Because she snapped with this. And we studied a lot of Audre Lorde when I was in college. She was like one of the radical thought leaders that we in our Black community really revere. And you know, somebody here has been absurd, you guys. Like, somebody here has been absurd in trying to like take away like my rights. Like, I'm so confused. Okay, so self-care is an act of political warfare. Prioritize your needs and tend to your pain. Self-care is not indulgence. It is a necessary means of survival. Societal expectations of happiness cover over individual discontentment. There's plenty to be angry and fearful about if you live in a world that challenges your very right to survival. Naming and expressing your trauma is a radical act of self-care. Disrupt and disturb the quiet that silences your struggles and renders you invisible. Don't worry about ruining the mood by pointing out injustices, and don't let others dismiss your struggles. Your anger is rich with information. Guard against those who try to invalidate it by calling it rage. Your silence will not protect you. Translate your fear and anger into clarity and understanding by expressing them. Use your anguish to find or form communities that share your struggles. Together with others, you can express recognition, relief, and healing. Ask for support and fiercely love those who share your resilience and passion for growth. Examine your own fear of difference. To care for others, you must first care for yourself. Create a wellness plan and recognize that those who protect your growth are all that you need. This is Lord's message to you. And I just want to say a special thank you to my mother, who without a doubt never failed to protect my growth. If you come from my mother, that will be the end of your life. This attack on my well-being and my psychological wellness and challenging my very right to survival is absurd. There's absolutely no justification for your behavior, and we're not going to worry about ruining the mood. We're going to point out these injustices. Don't let anybody dismiss your struggle. Don't try to invalidate my experiences by trying to call it rage or calling it slander or trying to drag another tarot reader. Somebody literally took me through a crisis, and we're not making that okay. Stop letting your struggles render you into silence. Stop pretending. I talked about this on my yoga diaries recently. People are waltzing around here pretending to be okay. This image that you're putting up on the social media account is an optical illusion. You're mentally ill and you are grief-stricken and you're absolutely miserable. To find another person and decide that you wanted to harm them, and they don't even know you, have never had a conversation with you, and are accessing their divine birthrights, their human and civil rights. You're just mad. This is wild that you're trying to steal someone's happiness and freedom of speech. This is strange that a group of a matrix organization of clout chasers, Pink Pose Studio, is involved in a racketeering. This is strange that you have been trying to steal my identity and my property. Is it a problem with me taking care of myself? Is it a problem with me having a good life? My self-care and my life has nothing to do with you. How did I become the center of a drama where this studio has been committed to stealing things? You're trying to run off with my intellectual property. That's absolutely never going to work. It looks like whoever counted me out can't count. It's looking real awkward in this bitch. don't even know y'all around rubbing elbows with a motherfucker. And they don't even want you to take care of yourself. They calling you up all day, trying to take up all your time. No, I'm focusing on my work. I'm trying to get my self-care routine. I'm trying to have energy. Those are people, that's subconscious. Spiritual warfare with a motherfucker who don't want you to take care of yourself. Strange, crazy work. A motherfucker on the internet, a white motherfucker on the internet, getting angry because I'm expressing myself. I have emotional satisfaction and education and hates to see me with like nice things. You are absurd. Get your caucasity out my shit now. You got me super fucked up. We don't work for free, bitch. You think you finna come over here and get money manifestations and zodiacs? You ain't getting shit from me, bitch. The fuck you thought this was? Had the motherfucking audacity in my shit. And these poor black girls want to chase a bag. You a clout chaser, you dumb bitch. Look how you fucked yourself in the ass. Now everybody knows that you're a criminal. No community value. No morals and no ethics. You literally look desperate. That's crazy work. Wow, these hoes is wild and getting wilder and wilder trying to stop me from having a good life. How about you stop projecting onto another bitch? Face card never declined, my God. Your face card is definitely declining. June 18th. Complete confidence. I rejoice because I have complete confidence within you. 2 Corinthians 7 through 16. 7 verse 16. There are some things in our lives that we can put neatly into little boxes and organize it safely into safely categorized compartments. We know how each of those things fits into our plans. But there are other things that no matter how hard we try to grab hold of, we can never fully regulate. Life and all its messy, unplanned circumstances can knock us right off of our feet and disintegrate even the most perfectly laid plans. We can lose the control we spent our whole lives building in a single instant. We can never place our confidence in our own ability to maintain control. Only when we place our trust in God, abandoning our own preconceptions, can we have true joy. Attempting to control the uncontrollable is as exhausting as it is impossible. We will never fully walk in freedom until we give up the need to free ourselves. God, I want the joy and the freedom that comes with putting my complete and utter confidence in your ability to guide and direct the outcome of my life. I need you to lead me. I cannot make my decisions in this life without you. You want to know how, bitch? God. Prayer. I did not lean into my own understanding that Muggs was sitting up hating me for taking care of myself. That was just something that was not even a part of my consciousness. Muggs had to go and do a whole metaphysical coursework to figure out this shit. It was not even a part of my consciousness, and I couldn't even lean into. I can't lean into my own understanding to be sitting up hating another bitch for having a good life. I'm never sitting up watching another bitch from the catacombs of the internet trying to figure out where their location is so I can steal all of their belongings. Never have I ever sat up and watched a bitch daily, morning, noon, and night. There is not a bitch on this planet that I sit up and watch. Never have I ever started a fight. You're a ghetto, classless piece of trash that'll do anything for $1. You will do anything for clout. Anything. But I have complete confidence in my God. And look, we're already halfway there. Good night. Good morning. It is 10:44 a.m. It is actually Juneteenth today. Happy Juneteenth, happy Jubilee. If you are not familiar with Juneteenth, Juneteenth is a celebration of the emancipation. Juneteenth is the celebration of the emancipation from blacks enslaved in America. So it is a beautiful day. It literally means a lot. The crazy part about it is that the holiday, I just figured this out. It's that literally this holiday was first celebrated in Texas, and in 1865, in the aftermath of the Civil War, enslaved people were declared free under the terms of the 1862 Emancipation Proclamation. And it became a federal holiday. When did it become a federal holiday? It became a federal holiday officially in 2021, which is only 4 years ago. So this means that people actually get time off at work. They get paid time off. They get benefits at work so that they could observe this day. And this is actually so beautiful. So today it's obviously crazy in here. I have a huge Dollar Tree haul that I'm recording today, and I'm actually really excited about all this Dollar Tree stuff because Dollar Tree low-key snaps. Like, Dollar Tree low-key snaps. So that's the only thing I have to do today. I kind of also wanted to film a Juneteenth celebration, pick a card, but I'm kind of last minute about that. So I'm not sure how I would. Let me look in my craft box and see if I could find anything that is Juneteenth-y. But I'm also going to be heading to the Jubilee Art Exhibition that I told you guys about yesterday. It is actually at 5 p.m. today at the Galleria. Again, it is obviously they're doing art sales, and it is to raise awareness of the underrepresentation of our students of color in the fine arts. So I'm really, really excited about that, and that's like been one thing that I have been thinking about a lot recently, and just like there is such a huge underrepresentation of blacks or people of color in general in the fine arts, and it's quite literally because people, you know what, I have been thinking about this a lot actually. Like, people are like, oh, especially when it comes to like influencers, or they're saying, oh, you have privileges, or you're lucky on, you know, social media because you have a privilege, and or there's a colorism issue. It's quite literally more people than us. Like, we're literally a minority group. So if you think about it like as a proportion, if there are more whites and more, like, if there are more whites or the dominant culture, then that is what the numbers will also reflect that. So it's kind of like, just keep that in mind. Okay, just keep it in mind. It's just like, don't think about it as, oh my God, it's a privilege or colorism. Quite literally, it's a proportion. Like, it makes sense numerically, in my opinion. But also, I understand what y'all saying. But the same thing goes, like, I've been talking about this a lot. Like, I was like, oh my God, I really don't like black pole dancers. Like, I really don't like the way they look. And I've come across a few, like, I definitely see us having flexibility, but as far as like technique and just like, I don't know, I just don't like the way especially Russians, like black Russians, exotics, like black exotics. I don't like black exotic dancers. Like, I really am not. Like, I just think that maybe people of color are underrepresented in the fine arts because they quite literally have not had enough skill development. And I'm trying not to like make it personal. Like, it's not personal, right? It's quite literally like, there is a lacking of skill, there's a lacking of information, there's a lacking of development. So I think that that is the issue. But anyways, I've been thinking about that a lot lately. So we have that going on today. I also kind of wanted to do a pick a card reading. I am like low-key, I'm not gonna say behind schedule this month, but we have like, we're about to hit month end, and I have not performed as much as I would like to this month. So I need to kind of like work on something. The fact that I have not done as much work this month and still been meeting kind of my goals is crazy work. So I kind of need to do, I have 10 days or 11. What's today? Today's June. But oh my god, I cannot believe June is almost over. So we have June 30th. I have 11 days, which means my goal is to film 6 more pick a cards. So that will be my priority for the rest of the month. But anyways, so going back to today, after Juneteenth, I'm happy that Juneteenth is over. We have one more event planned this month, and that'll be all for all of the Pride Month, Juneteenth craziness. June is crazy. PoleCon also happens this month. It'd be just like crazy in June. So like, oh my god, it's 10:51. So the Juneteenth pole showcase is about to publish at 11:11 a.m. and I'm just gonna let you know I'm very happy with this show. I still like, you know, I still am definitely not where I want to be, so that frustrates me a lot. I just think I need to get my strength up, and I'm just trying to get my strength up without getting buff. Like, that is just not going to happen. Like, I will not be Buffy the body in this bitch. Like, I will not be strong within my bag. Like, I want to make sure I still look cute, and if that means that I can't do certain pole tricks and spins and stuff like that, that just means that I can't do it yet. Cause we ain't getting buff. we ain't getting buff. We ain't getting strong. So I also think like, as it relates to pole, I think that people who pole every day, it's kind of like, while pole dancing is a calisthenics, I think it also kind of like working your arms out every day is like not good. Like, I don't pole every day, so I think that that is the reason why I have not gotten so big within my back. Like, even sometimes I be looking at myself, I'm like, you're looking kind of strong over there. Looking kind of strong. So I'll be able to calm down. So I like to take days off. And I also feel like sometimes when I take months at a time off, I come back to the pole and I be better. I be like, damn, this shit getting good.
Yo, Bunda.
I bet me turn up in ya.
I am so freaking hungry. Okay, but we're almost to the Neiman Marcus, and I am about 40 minutes late. I don't know, I hate everybody. It took so long with the traffic, but we're almost to the Neiman Marcus, and the exhibition goes on until 7 p.m. And so I don't think that it should take like, hold on, this foundation is looking a little chalky.
I bet me turn up in ya, yalla, Jiff. I bet me turn up over this, so one over this, so them turn up over this, so see a hot girl, me a call her hello. If you see bigger the dance and the place get mellow, hear me I tell you, so me do me thing, chain them a bling, skip me enemy, them me a little world thing. Camera, action, flame, when we outside, lock down your building, bet me turn up in ya.
That's this one with the faces and everything. But I've been back in the studio all summer. So this is one, and I think I might still have the newest one. There.
Yeah.
And then there's like the broken glass incorporated in there.
Oh, yes.
Like, oh, hi. Of course, but it's probably going to be a better picture from that angle.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. It's beautiful.
It
Thank you.
is. Oh, yeah. Very nice. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. I love like the amethyst or whatever. I love it.
It's amethyst.
It's not amethyst, it's
Okay.
broken glass and mirrored glass.
Okay.
So it's all broken and shattered, and then I use that.
That's great.
I bet me turn up in ya. Drip. I bet me turn up in ya. Acha, no more. Kiba, can't stop. Oh, singer, me, cross, on the killer. I some move, I some rock, I some sip my liquor. Move, you, wet, kiba, girl. Drop, quicker, make a dance couple times, girl. I take my picture. I bet me turn up in ya. Drip.
No mileage, boy, you can't touch this. No violence, boy, you ain't function. Fuck more islands, whipping them Porsches. Run shit and your nigga endorse it. Can't touch this. My bitch, we be on that fuck shit. Cutting that's hating disgusting.